Kaila's crypto Cpot, our friend from Cpot Gaming Guild, will you have in-game chat specifically for someone who want to fight the other players so they can find the match opponent and measure their true strength and skill? Whew. A man of substance. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to do that. We're not going to have in-game chat. It's just a new product altogether. There's so many more things we want to do that's more exciting. Um, Unfortunately, you have to establish the in-game chat in Discord and Telegram as well, right? I think a lot of players in the Discord are matching up with each other to compete. I mean, I welcome a lot every one of you to add Kai as a friend and see how you match up as well.
Okay, so the question is for in-game chat. I think the CEO's answer there was good as well. I also discourage from having in-game chat, especially in a mobile game. I would think that in-game chat is not really that crucial. Like even in like Apex Legends, right? When it is a mobile competitive teamwork-based game between like 3 players on a squad for a battle royale, communication is important, right? Obviously, because you have your team aspect of it. But the communication, you can either handle it through voice comms, or if you know totally mute or voice comms, you can actually just handle it through in-game pings. So Apex Legends is a very good example of an experiment that has more proven that you actually don't need in-game chat to collaborate between like players and all that. So because most often than not, when you have in-game chat in a multiplayer game, when there's more than one player, it devolves into a very toxic PvP relationship, a very toxic rants between salty players that have lost, between players that are immature, because you literally have players which are very young, right? And they are like have bad temper tantrums and they go really toxic in chat. So you have like maybe a 15-year-old or like a 10-year-old that's has very bad temper, and if he loses a game against like a 21-year-old that's more mature, right, he will like spill toxic things like, no, I'm gonna hurt your family, I will curse you and what things like that. To now an adult, right, 21-year-old, or maybe like even like me, right, a 40-year-old man, and we're gonna take it very personally because we don't get this kind of toxicity in the adult social life, right? So this it devolves. It really detracts the player base. Like this is also why I don't like having in-game chat. And actually, the game which I'm playing a lot now, Elden Ring, proves like the game doesn't need to have in-game chat to be successful. Because if you have ever anyone that's ever played Elden Ring, even the messages like you leave in game, right? You can only choose from a selected list of pre-approved words that the developer has put into the game. You cannot put your own words in the game. So you cannot have vulgarities, you cannot have swear words, you cannot have like so-called banned words, right? Or like talking about people's private parts or something in the game itself. You cannot be coarse, coof, you cannot be no, you cannot be offensive, so you cannot have any offensive words in the game, and that has proven to be really good because it makes the game really streamer friendly as well, because when streamers stream, they don't need to be afraid of exposing like offensive language, right, or racist language or offensive language in the game when they stream. And they don't have to worry about offending their audience and the players when they play. So the developers also don't need to worry about offending a certain ethnic group of people. They don't need to worry about offending a certain sexuality of players. Everybody is happy. So actually, in-game chat, the more games develop, the more I think in-game chat doesn't have a place, in game. So yeah, I'm glad that they're not incorporating in-game chat.